4th. Sit back, relax, and enjoy winter shorts.
So, you always knew Harry was cheating on you?
Sure.
Even before we got together?
Yes, and after. But the rules were different for him, of course. He never would have tolerated me cheating on him, that's for sure.
Would he have killed me?
I don't think so. I'm sure he'd blame me and punish me somehow, but not with murder. At least I don't think so.
Well, now we'll never know.
True. Maureen saw that, didn't she?
Maureen loved me. She couldn't bear to lose me. Can't you understand that?
No, I can't. She murdered me. Why do you defend her?
Because I understand her.
Are you in love with her?
Oh, no. You know I'm in love with you. I gave up my life for you.
Yes, so you did. And I'm supposed to be forever grateful. Why did you do it?
You know why? I could not live without you.
So you shot yourself in the head. Waste. And let that bitch get away with murdering me. If you love me, you'd want to avenge my death. Not follow me into the afterlife, such as it is. Would you do it again? Faced with the same circumstances?
Yes.
You have no regrets?
I miss the kids. Oh, they were so little. Sean was in kindergarten. Angela was just out of her diapers, but I also remember feeling like shit because business was slow. Less money coming in. Good old recession pitch. Fewer folks needed my services. Not that you can hire somebody to do and the fancy stuff. And rich folks like yourself, you do your own gardening just for pleasure.
Not Harry and me. Lucky for you.
Yeah, lucky me. I was glad when Maureen went back to work, though I wasn't thrilled that the mother of my children was a cop. Well, police detective, as Maureen used to correct me. Her life on the line every single day.
Ironic, isn't it?
You should be grateful she's such a great shot. Or you would have suffered a lot more.
Yes! I'm very grateful to her for killing me quickly. So kind and thoughtful. Really, darling, you were so naive. She just wanted to make sure I was never going to wake up again. I'm sure sparing me a longer death wasn't in her head when she pulled the trigger, and I'll never understand why she didn't shoot you as well.
Because she loved me, damn it!
But she doesn't have you, does she? I do. So what good did killing me do her? She lost you anyway.
Look, Maureen was willing to go to jail rather than go on with you in our lives. She knew I'd never give you up, even after she threatened to leave and take the children with her. She was not going to go for a divorce. I begged her, and you know this. So at the end, she felt like she had no other choice. I had no choice.
So, you talked her into giving you the gun. She cried her eyes out on your shoulder. Talked her into letting you take the fall for shooting me. And then put the gun in your mouth and blew the back of your head off. God, I wanted to stop you. I would have if I could have, And I'm sure if Maureen knew what you were up to, she never would have given you the gun. She never saw it coming. But she sure as hell heard it. Her head up against your chest. The other cops thought that you shot her too. She had so much blood all over her. And she did exactly what you told her to. Blamed the whole thing on you. Said that she followed you to the beach house, waited outside, ran in when she heard the shots. You challenged her story anyway. This is goody two-shoes cop. Well, she got what she deserved, so I gotta hand it to you. She lost you, and her children lost their father. So yeah, the bitch got what she deserved.
Shut up! Enough! I can't listen to this anymore!
But you brought it up! You always bring it up, not me! I want to remember the good times. Your kiss, your touch, your smell, your smile. God, I can still see your smile. It warmed me. Whenever you smiled at me, I knew peace. And I thought, now everything will be all right. I miss your smile. I miss that most of all.